Have a Seat in My Chair with Brittany Nicole. This show is about unlocking the vault on all things hair, from texture, lifestyle, and the psychological effects that we go through from day to day dealing with our hair. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of Have a Seat in My Chair with Brittany Nicole. I am Brittany Nicole, and I am super excited to be bringing you guys my first episode of Have a Seat in My Chair podcast. This podcast came about because being behind the chair for 19 years, it'll actually be 19 years in November, I have experienced a whole lot of things. I've had a whole lot of tough conversations. Happy things, sad things have happened. But the most important thing I think that really made me want to do this is all of the hard realities and conversations that aren't really being had except when you go to the salon and talk to your hairstylist about it. I've seen that like in a lot of magazines, and the information we see on social media is just a small piece of information. And a lot of it is like covered up by sales and people trying to get you to buy something or think a certain way about yourself. And I think it is really doing a disservice to our psychological, it's really doing a disservice to how we feel about ourselves. I think there are things that aren't real that we are being programmed to think are real and to feel bad about ourselves. And I'm just not really feeling it. So I'm here to kind of like bridge the gap, or, whatever that gray area is. And you're like, I don't know if I should or shouldn't be doing this. What's real, what's fake, or, just how to like deal with other people with our hair, children, whatever. I want to be that person that you can come to and be like, what's the real deal on this topic? Like I said, I have a lot of experience and I just really want to share it all with you. So just a little bit of background about myself. I'm 38 years old. I am a Black woman. I live in the Bay Area. I would consider myself a multicultural hairstylist. I work on all hair types. I've worked for multiple companies. I've owned salons before. I've booth rented in a salon before. I booth rented in multiple salons before. Also, I have done commission. I've started my entrepreneurial career at 19 years old and never stopped since. This career choice has taught me so much about people and myself. And I'm really grateful that I've had the experience to get to where I am today. Although I have a lot more goals and things I would like to accomplish. But I'm happy to say that I am doing one of the things right now. And I have a few people to thank for giving me the courage to actually come here on this platform and do this. One of the people, I guess first and foremost, is my first ever mentor. I haven't had a lot, but the one that sticks out the most is Leroy Thomas. He knows who he is. He was the salon owner of the first ever salon that I worked in. Shout out to Salam Manaz and everybody that worked with me there. They were the founders of Brittany becoming a hairstylist and creating some thick skin that I did not know that I needed just to do hair. Um, they showed me the ropes of, not being so sensitive. I grew up in a very like strict religious household and didn't see a lot of things. And I seen a lot of things in there. And it just showed me, not to be like super judgmental about things I had no clue about. And I think that's one of the biggest things that I learned doing hair was you don't know what you don't know until you find out. And now you can make a comment about it. Um, Also, one of the things that I really appreciated about him was he did not baby me. He would be like, stop being lazy and go to work. And him like telling me constantly at a young age that like you're never gonna get anywhere being lazy really stood out to me, and I really think that it helped form the woman that I am today. So shout out to him for that. There'll be more stories about him to come, I'm sure, but we love him for that. Second person, I do not know this lady at all, but for years, I think maybe since 2015 or 16 when I discovered her, she has been so much monumental in developing my business mind. Her name is Myleek Till. Myleek has a podcast called the Myleek Till podcast. She is an entrepreneur. She has so many tips and tricks and advice on like how to be an entrepreneur, how to think like one, what to do with your money, how to deal with, you know, different scenarios in building your business and all of the grit and hard work that it takes. She just, I don't know, when you don't have a mentor, sometimes you have to go find one. Um, in my journey, I felt like very alone and not really knowing where to look and who to go to for advice. So I would read books or listen to podcasts of people that I admire or aspire to be like. And she is one of the other people that I think has really been kind of like monumental and important in helping me, get it together. Um, Last but not least, this is someone who I've been following for a while. Um, she's really young. Well, she's like my age. But people keep telling me at work that being 30 is still young. So she's young. And or being in your 30s is still young. Anyway, she's someone that I met recently when I needed to go to LA and do some hair. And she was so nice in letting me come and like have a space there whenever I needed. But she has been super inspirational to me because she has done a lot and still doing a lot. And, she, in my mind, she seems to be like pretty fearless and someone that inspires me because she's like one of those type of people where you can look at her and be like, if she could do it, I could do it. And I feel like sometimes when you see people that you admire, like some of the stuff that they do seems impossible. But, oh, let me tell you her name. Her name is Angela Stevens. She she's pretty well. She's a celebrity stylist. She has been on TV. She does celebrities. She has owned a salon in West Hollywood. She's created her own product line. She sells hair. She does all types of stuff. And to see someone at our age or like a peer of mine accomplish all those things while still being a mom and promoting her products on social media like every day and being super dedicated to what she wants to do is just very admirable to me. And she's just been like super nice, and like I feel like if I had any type of question, she's always there to answer them. And she's also been someone who's like, Brittany, post on social media, like do what you need to do and stop being scared, just do it. And I think that she was just so kind to like take time out of her busy schedule to kind of help me. So thank you for that. Now moving on, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. But this is gonna be a fun podcast, and I'm so excited for everyone to get to know me. Maybe I can get to know you. You can email me at haveaseatinmychair.com. No, haveaseatinmychair at gmail.com. Um, and you can ask me questions, anything you want me to cover the over our journey together. I will definitely read those emails. You can ask me whatever pertaining to hair. You know, I'd be happy to answer it just as if you were one of my clients. Um, and like and subscribe, and hopefully I get to meet all you guys soon.